Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Aries that runs from the new moon until the full moon. So from the 21st of March till the 6th of April. So I'm going to shuffle your cards, and don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment. And there's also links in the description for free daily readings, personal readings, to buy me a coffee, and to my crystal shop. So just lay down your 10 cards on the table and see what's going to come up for you. So, first card is in the here and now, the present situation. And your card is the Four of Pentacles. Okay, I mean, as I look at the card, I do see this person, they've got a big pentacle here, and then they've got the holding one, and there's two under their feet as well. It's like holding on to something, okay? Something is weighing you down, okay? Something is playing on your mind here. I do see like this image, it's symbolic of you like walking around town with these bags of rubbish, okay? There's a need to get rid of this rubbish, If you get rid of the rubbish, you lighten the load, you go towards what you want much faster. Same here, you let go of these pentacles, you're going to lighten the load and you'll start going much faster. You'll grow in confidence, okay? And the energy will increase as well. I'm also sensing something here about some improvements around a money situation. So it could well be you're waiting on some money, or it could be around work or business, okay? But it's saying that improvements are on the way, and you are going to gain more security and also more certainty, or even more commitment. So there's really two sides to that coin, if you like, or to that card. So the card crossing is the Seven of Swords. Something here about some trust issues, okay? Sometimes it's known as the cheating card, but more than anything, it's something about some trust issues here. It could be around you, it could be within yourself, okay? But it is a blocking card. It's what's kind of sort of holding you back. Sometimes known as a thief card. So someone may have been dishonest, or they might have lied to you, or they might have taken something from you. Sometimes it can be like your heart, But it's a strong sense here. There's two swords in the ground. You're holding five, moving away from this kind of sort of situation. It just seems very toxic to me, and you are holding on to stuff here, okay? But you are starting to work on yourself, and the more you work on yourself, the more you work on the situation. The more you work on the situation, the more you work on yourself. So it's kind of like a sort of two-way kind of situation here. So in the past, coming to the present, I've got the Knight of Wands, okay? It's clearly showing you being pulled one way and then the other. There's this pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold. It's a very karmic card, okay? It's like you have to make up your mind about something, okay? It's saying you must lose the world to gain it. So if you let go of all these rubbish from the bags, or let go of these pentacles, then you kind of sort of move much faster towards what you want. But you've got space for something new, something much healthier here. So if I look more forward, I've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reversed position. It's funny, I always think about Quantum Leap, that program, about this man who used to go into different lives. So, one moment he could be like an astronaut, and the next moment he could be like sort of policeman, or or something else. So he'll just go into these different kinds of characters, but in the in-between stage, everything was kind of sort of thrown up in the air, and then he like sort of appeared as an astronaut or whatever. So it's this kind of feeling that everything's been thrown up in the air. This is what it's going to be like for a little while. It's a bit like, you got that snow globe, you shake it up and all the snow's all over the place, but it will settle to reveal the scene which was always there, okay? So it's like this transitional period. So when you do let go, it's different, okay? It's exciting, but at the same time, there's also a lot of fear attached to it as well, because it's something new. But there's no going back, okay? And there is a strong sense that you will keep on keeping on here. So your goal here is shown by the Five of Swords, okay? Interesting card. It shows some people walking away, some so-called friends who are showing up for how they really were, okay? So very toxic. And it can also be about situations as well, but it's kind of you moving away from that, okay? It shows you wanting to come out on top. You will win the war. Okay, but there's 2 swords on the ground, you're holding 3 swords, so you will come out on top, and that's what you're wanting. Okay, you're wanting to get on top of things. Okay, because all of this, this situation, what's been going on around you, has been kind of sort of dragging you down. Okay, but I do see you kind of sort of dusting yourself off and then just carrying on. Okay, so the card in the subconscious is the 2 of Cups. Okay, there's very much this sense of unity now within yourself. Okay, it could well be there's been a lot of disharmony within yourself, which is also on the outside. It's like your heart has been feeling one thing and your mind wanting something else, okay, which has been causing this kind of sort of conflict, which is making you go around in circles and keeping you stuck. But I do sense maybe already you are starting to work on yourself. Sometimes it's good to like to take a walk out into the countryside and have a good talk to yourself, but do turn around first to make sure no one's watching. Otherwise they might cut you off. Okay, so the feeling here is to just talk to yourself, find a quiet spot, and I already feel you are working on yourself because of this card is about unity, and then it will start showing up on the outside. So maybe you're wanting a new stage within a relationship or a new relationship, which is what this card is all about. And it also gives me some type of kind of sort of deep soulmate connection as well, which you've been wanting. I mean, the advice card here is shown by the 7 of Wands reversed. It's relentless, things have gone from bad to worse and from the frying pan and into the fire. It's the advice card, okay? It's saying that you will get on top of things. And in fact, what it's saying, the advice is that these challenges, even though they've been very difficult, you will grow from them. Okay, there's always a positive side to everything. Okay, even though it seems unfair, it's very challenging. There's a sense of you growing from this. Okay, what I'm being given is that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You will swim, you won't sink. Okay, and it's very much about using the energy of these challenges, whether it's positive or negative. It's using the energy to drive yourself forward in a positive sense. Yeah, I mean, I've got the Lovers card in the reversed position. This is where you're at now. Okay, something could have been turned on its head around matters of the heart, or around something which you're close to, which you have your heart in. It's like something has changed there. You're at this point now, this kind of sort of crossroads. Do I go forward or do I go back? Okay, that's the overall energy which I get here. You've got to make a choice. Okay, you're at this point now where you are making a choice and you are leaving something here. Unlike in the past. Okay, it's like shutting one door to open a new door, or a bit like you're going to this lovely place in your car and you come across all these trees, in the road. Do you go back or do you clear the trees and then move forward? So there will be some challenges which are thrown up, which is shown by the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position. This is an interesting card, the Judgment reversed. When I was in Prague over 2 years ago, I got out my tarot cards in a cafe, as I do, and then this woman saw me with them. She comes over, she has some cards as well. So we do each other's readings, and she got this card for me, the Judgment reversed. Okay, she said it was about acceptance, and I kind of sort of took on that, because even though there's a lot of stuff going on around you, you may feel that nothing's going to change. You fear nothing's going to change. If you accept the situation, then the situation actually changes around you. It's a bit like you've got 2 ships in the ocean, okay, which are trying to come together, but the sea's too choppy. Yeah, but once the sea calms down, then the ships can come together. Okay, so one of the ships could be you, and then the other ship, what you're wanting. So once the mind settles, the emotions settle, you feel better within yourself, and then you go towards what you want, and what you want starts coming towards you. And then the final card is the Knight of Swords. Interesting card. I feel you are going to draw a line in the sand around the situation. Okay, but often this card is known as things happening at great pace. Okay, so once you decide, which I feel you have, once you kind of take that leap of faith, put your best foot forward, then things are going to change at a rapid rate for you. Okay, and then that will be a problem perhaps within itself. So you'll have to kind of learn a way to kind of sort of deal with these positive changes, okay, because you're not used to it. It's going to be thrown at you from left, right and centre. There's going to be improvements around love, around money, around your home situation, but it's like all going to come at once. So a lot to look forward to. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment, and there's also links for free daily readings, personal readings, to buy me a coffee, into my crystal shop.